I've learned from John Wesley about giving is that he broke it down into three ways. You earn all you can, save all you can, and give all you can. John Wesley didn't say is that you should spend or charge all you can. And I think what's important with that is also to understand we need to be faithful in giving. One of the ways we've grown as a family in our giving to the church is not only in the amount that we have given over the years, but it's also about how we give. And I think the important thing is that not only are we giving to the church, but giving to the ministries that the church supports. I think it's impactful not only to give to our church directly, but to give to groups that the church supports outside of our community. For example, the ministry in Honduras and Send Hope with the children on the Mosquito Coast. I think the difference for me of giving to our church and its ministries is that we're able to honor both our commitments and also put God first as we also support the ministries of our church. We also feel that teaching our kids about giving is important. And I'd like to share a story about our son. Several years ago, when Grant was around 6, the children's ministry had a person they supported. His name was Byron, and he lived in Ecuador. And the idea was to collect some money for Byron so that we could support him. At the time when we were thinking about doing that, Grant was on his way to church, and he had just remembered to bring this big coffee cup full of change and so he could donate some of his money. What we thought was that he would probably donate a quarter or two, but what ended up happening was he donated his whole cup of change. Grant didn't use that money on himself to buy something like a toy that he could have used for his own purpose, but he thought of somebody other than himself and gave to someone that was in need. I think when we initially gave to the church, I was probably doing it more out of discipline and duty. And I think as we increased our giving, we developed more of a sense of joy in realizing that that money is impactful to the church. We're able to honor God by putting God first, and we can also meet our commitments that we made. How does it feel to give? Sometimes sacrificial giving is painful and it's challenging, but I think ultimately when you're giving with a purpose, you do get a sense of joy in honoring God and putting God first. You know, when we see the results and the work of the church at play, we know we've been a part of that, and I think that's important as we both grow in giving and also teach others to give.